What's going on, everyone? It is your boy Runnerman15, and in today's video we are going to be comparing the PC version of Wreckfest to the mobile version of Wreckfest. Now, if you guys don't know, there is a mobile port of Wreckfest, and it was actually done by a different company than Bugbear. Bugbear is the developer of Wreckfest, but a different company ported it to iOS. So I wanted to see in today's video, is Wreckfest Mobile any different than PC Wreckfest? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be comparing things like the graphics, we're going to be comparing things like the UI, like the gameplay, like the progression and the handling, the damage physics and stuff. So we're gonna see if there are any differences between the two, or at least any substantial differences. All right, so just for reference here, I do have all of the graphics on the maximum that they can be. You have things like the vignetting disabled, but that's just a post-processing effect. So we have the graphics on the highest, and let's just go into a race. All right, we're gonna go into death loop since the death loop is my favorite track. So we're going to go to the death loop. We're gonna use the rocket. We'll do a couple of opponents here. All right, so this is what the graphics look like. I always thought the graphics in this game looked pretty decent. So this is what the graphics are looking like. This is the PC version. I think we all know what the PC version of the game looks like. The handling is pretty arcadey, but at the same time, it's not like super unrealistic. It still is kind of realistic. Oh gosh, I'm getting destroyed. My car's already getting shredded here. Oh, thank you, car. All right, let's go over the death loop here. That dude crashed. As you can see, my car's already pretty banged up. Come on, turn, car. There we go. Oh, don't get hit, don't get hit. Oh, and I got hit. Oh gosh. I am missing, I'm missing my wheel. The whole front of the car is just stretched out like that. That's pretty much the PC version of the game. The game looks great. The damage physics they're decent. And on extreme damage, the car literally just gets shredded instantly. So yeah, this is the PC version. Let's move over to the mobile version. Oh no, Wreckfest is not completely installed yet. 4.5 gigabytes. Well, guys, I think we're gonna be here for quite a while. So also another thing we should compare is the size of the game. So let me look at the PC version real quick. So we go on Steam here, we go right click on this, properties, installed files. You can see the game is almost 32 gigs. See how big it is on mobile. So we're downloading a 4 gigs right here, 4.5 gigs. And I think the game was around a gig from the App Store. So I think the game in total is probably around 5 or 6 gigs, but we won't see until after this is done. So the menu UI looks pretty much the same. What happens if we go to oh my gosh, the game is running at like 2 FPS. Okay, so you can only go up to 4x anti-aliasing, at least with MSAA on mobile, whereas on PC we can actually go all the way up to 8x. So there is a difference right there just in the graphics alone. I still can't use the controller on the main menu though. That's kind of garbage. All right, let's go to custom events, go to Deathloop, there we go, main circuit, let's do the rocket. Opponents, we'll do a bunch again, and then damage, we'll bump that all the way up. No traction control, no stability control. I set it to the wireless controller and it didn't. What? Okay, sure. But first off, the graphics actually, oh wow, the game's actually not even running at 60 FPS. Oh my gosh, the game is lagging, wow. Maybe the mobile port isn't that optimized. I don't know. I probably could easily just turn down some graphics settings though. Speaking of the graphics look very similar, like almost exactly the same as the PC version, which is pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. The game is lagging though pretty badly. So it looks like the damage, it looks like pretty much every part of the game is the same. This is actually pretty interesting. I thought the game was going to be a little bit different, but no. To me, at least looking at it through on the mobile screen, it might look different on the YouTube video itself, on the actual video, but to me, the game looks exactly the same, feels exactly the same. The damage physics are pretty much the same. The handling is pretty much the same. I mean, I am playing with touch controls instead of a controller, but they still feel pretty much the same. One thing I will note though, I am recording this on an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and at max graphics we aren't able to run the game at 60 FPS. It's kind of stuttering a lot. It's not very smooth. I'd say it's more close to like 30, maybe 40 FPS for the most part, which is a little disappointing considering this game isn't like super intensive. The game is pretty well optimized, at least on PC. So maybe the mobile version needs a little bit more optimization. Maybe my phone just sucks, I don't know. But obviously you can combat this by using some lower graphic settings, right? Pretty much every part of this game is the same. Let's go ahead and check out the campaign and see how the campaign looks. So go to career. Yeah, I think the career is pretty much the same as well. So you can go through these different events. Here's the infamous lawnmower event, which is where you start out in the career. So if you guys wanted to play Wreckfest and you don't have a PC to play Wreckfest, I would actually recommend playing the mobile version. The mobile version is pretty much the same, albeit it might not run as smoothly, and especially if you have a pretty low-end phone, it probably won't run as well, but still doesn't look bad. We can turn some of these graphics settings down. Oh my gosh, that's some bad lagging. I am also screen recording, so you might be able to get a little bit better performance if you weren't, like, you know, screen recording, but damn. Alright, well that is pretty much Wreckfest for mobile. Like I said, pretty surprised that the game is pretty much the same. The game is also cheaper on mobile, so really if you wanted to save some money and you have a capable phone, you could buy this game on mobile for cheaper than it is on PC or console, and basically get the same exact experience. One issue though that I saw was obviously my controller wasn't working. I mean, you might be able to use like an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. I'm using a third-party controller. It's a cheap controller, so it might not even work with iOS. But just saying that, just in case controllers actually don't work with this game, but I would assume they would work. I don't know why mine didn't, but yeah. Alright, don't mind the mess on the bed. I know it looks like super messy back there. I have some like boxes and stuff. It's just some stuff from Amazon that I got today. I haven't cleaned it up. So please, if anyone's in the comments being like, yo, Runnerman 15, why is your bed so messy? Why is your room so cluttery? Because I'm lazy and I don't like to clean. Other than that though, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else from Wreckfest. I'd be interested to see if you guys have any kind of video ideas that I should do on Wreckfest. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. I want to give a quick shout out to my channel member, the good guy Chris. Thank you for being a member of the channel. If you guys want to help support me and also get access to a bunch of exclusive perks, exclusive videos, check out my channel membership, link in the description below. Other than that though, I'm Runnerman 15. I'll see you guys in the next one. Review coming out for this device right here on my bed, so stay tuned for that. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get that out, but hopefully soon. Yeah.